What is up, guys? It's Cal, and in this video I'll be doing the Inscription Profession questline that was introduced in patch 8.1.5. All crafting professions received a questline with an item at the end that does something that benefits your character in some way, and I thoroughly enjoyed the Inscription one. I also enjoyed the questline that went along with it. But anyways, I'm not going to talk through most of this video. You get to listen to the sweet sounds of Battle for Azeroth as I power through finishing this quest. Then we'll go over the item at the end, so I hope you enjoy the video.
You're a tall one. You have a great day now.
I have great-grandchildren older than you. It is about the journey, not the destination. I do so enjoy a good scroll.
To get closer.
I have great-grandchildren older than you. Leaving so soon? But I was just starting a great story.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
It is about the journey, not the destination. Oh, my back is killing me.
I've seen things that would scare you shellless. Come back with some better stories. Fine, leave. I was done. Step closer and don't mumble.
I can't attack that. I can't attack that target. I don't have a target. I can't attack that. I can't attack that target. I can't attack that. I can't attack that target. I don't have a target. I can't attack that. I can't attack that target.
I've seen things that would scare you shellless.
And there you have it. That's the entire profession questline for Inscription. But we aren't done yet. To take full advantage of everything you just did, you have to actually make the Sanguine Feather Quill. And now to make it, you need 10 Expulsum, which as we all know, you can acquire from scrapping. All BFA trinkets have a 100% chance to give Expulsum, 15 Viridescent, and 30 Crimson Ink, which can be crafted by Inscriptionists, but the reagents for those are milled. Then 50 Coagulated Miasma, an Ancient Blood Pigment, and a Gilded Plume. So let's first go over on where to get this Gilded Plume. Now, you get it from King's Rest. It's the first boss, the Golden Serpent. He has a 100% chance to drop it for anyone who is on the Inscription quest in the group. So you can queue up for King's Rest on Heroic, then down the boss for the Gilded Plume, and you of course don't have to finish the dungeon. Then the Ancient Blood Pigment. So this item will drop off any world boss that's active, but will only drop your first time downing it, sadly enough. So to further explain that, the world boss G. Arak in Zoldazar was active during the week I was doing this quest. I had not killed him yet for the week, so then I killed him for this quest and got it. And it is being reported that people who killed him prior to getting this quest have not been getting it their second time downing the world boss. Also, I haven't seen any reports of people bonus rolling the item, but that is where you get that one. Then the final reagent is 50 Coagulated Miasma. So this will drop off any of the blood trolls in the Underwrought dungeon. Now I decided to queue up for this dungeon on Heroic to see how many I would get, and I got a whopping total of 6 during the entire dungeon. The only enemies who drop it anyways are the blood trolls prior to the first boss. So needless to say, don't try to get this item by doing it on Heroic. What I ended up doing was I ran into the instance on Normal by myself and killed all the blood trolls prior to the first boss. Then I walked out of the dungeon, reset it, and went back in and did the same thing. And I ended up getting about 10 to 15 each time I did this. Since I did it by myself, all the loot went to me. Now my item level is 405 and I didn't really have trouble with it, but if you feel like you do, then it may be good to just bring a friend. Anyways, when you get all the items, go ahead and make your Sanguine Feather Quill. Now the use effect for this quill reads that it siphons the blood of the dead around you, restoring your own health in the process. So I wanted to put that to the test, and I exited Underwrought once more, reset it, and then I re-entered it, and I killed a bunch of the enemies in the first area, including all of those maggots that are around the area. I then purposefully got my health down to 15% just to see how fast my health would go up. I used the quill and I received a little over 15k health a second over a 10-second period. So that brought my health from 15% to about 85-86%. So not bad if I do say so myself, but that's a ton of enemies. How much health would it heal for me if it was just one enemy? Well, I tried that out, and it was just under 1k a second over 10-second period, and these amounts are based off your stamina. Now it's also important to note that this Blood Siphon ability has no cooldown, but dead enemies cannot have their blood siphoned more than once. They're given a debuff letting you know that they can't be siphoned. Now let's talk about the avatars that you can create as Inscription by using this quill. So you can create one of 4 avatars that accompany you while outdoors. So this will not follow you in instances or raids. They stay with you for 4 hours. Even after they die, they just respawn. And you dying does not get rid of the buff, it persists through death. Now, once you create it from your Inscription panel, it automatically puts a 4-hour buff on you for that avatar. Creating a different one from your Inscription panel will just replace that buff with a new 4-hour buff of the new avatar that you created. So this does not create an extra item in your bags for you to sell or whatever. You can create an avatar of sacrifice. This avatar acts as a healer. It'll charge through enemies, which does some damage, but it'll also put a blood puddle on the ground for you to stand in that heals you for 2% of your health every 0.5 seconds. The next one you can create is an avatar of Oblivion. I believe this one is supposed to be a range DPS, but it wasn't range from what I was seeing. I don't know. It will hit your target with a flurry of attacks and can also teleport behind your target and do extra damage. Then the avatar of Bloodshed. This is a melee DPS hyena that as of right now seems to be very good, a lot better than the Oblivion. It can charge through targets as well for some damage. It can then affect the target with bloodletting lunge, which does ridiculous damage. It's a dot that does physical damage. Then finally the avatar of Bloodguard, which acts as a tank. Besides taunting the target to get aggro, it will also put a 35% slow on the target and then cast an ability called Crimson Crush. Anything in melee range of the Bloodguard when this goes off will be stunned. So it's a nice AoE stun. And, well, there you have it. Everything that the Sanguine Feather Quill has to offer. I quite like it. I wish we could bring the avatars into raids. That would be a lot more fun, but oh well. If you have some thoughts about it, you can leave it in the comments below, or whatever profession item you got as well, if you enjoy yours or hate yours, or whatever. If you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful at all to you, you can leave a like on it. You can sub to the channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.